cabbage. Okay, we either had stuffed cabbage. Well, the stuffed cabbage was usually, if there was some particular holiday or some celebration, like that. And then, of course, the smothered cabbage would always just be for the family. But with the stuffed cabbage, what you would do, if you take it and see if you could steam the whole cabbage and then let it cool down a little bit, find a way to scoop out the inside carefully so you don't disturb, the rest of it. So you scoop out the inside so you have a nice hollow space right there. You take the cabbages out of it, you chop it up really, really fine. You add your ground meat, and probably the best thing to do would be to add, like ground pork and some ground beef together, because the pork helps to flavor the beef, and just about anything else you want to stuff in that cabbage, you can do it. Just, you got to use your imagination with some of these recipes. I may show you one way to do it. You can look at the instructions and you can come up with your own thing as to what you want to put in. If you're vegetarian, you probably don't want the meat in there. But whatever you're going to do, you stuff it in there, and then you can take it and wrap the whole thing in some cheesecloth, or if you find just a right size container that the cabbage will fit in by itself without falling apart, you can just put it in that particular pot, put a little tomato sauce and some liquid and stuff around it, and pop that bad boy in the oven and let it bake. And then when you take it out, you let it sit for a little while before you cut it, because you're going to cut it, into slices, like chunks, and serve it with that great tomato sauce that has been in the bottom. It's really good, and it looks beautiful. It's a beautiful presentation. If you can find a way to lift it out of there, well, you have the cheesecloth. You lift it out, put it on a nice platter, and put it on the table. Surround it with the tomato sauce. Yummy. That's a really festive way to make cabbage.